Trying to come up with a new and unique YouTube video is quite difficult. That's probably why so many people simply choose to just react to TikTok compilations. But I figured, why not use the power of technology? So the video you are about to watch was written entirely by an AI, except for the initial prompt. Enjoy. Hey guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be something very different. Something very audacious. Something very cinematic. Something very exciting. A bold statement to the world. It's going to be killer. We will be pulling out all of the stops. We are going to open it for your approval. If we do this well, we will go down as the greatest guys who have ever lived. Trust me when I say, it will blow your mind. I've been doing some thinking lately. Some heavy thinking. I went to see my psychiatrist today. Yes, you heard that right. A psychiatrist. He did a comprehensive inspection of my life and gave me some valuable advice. He told me that I'm going to have to take responsibility for my childhood, that my parents were evil. They were evil. He said to go to counseling. Go to any counselor you can. He suggested go to the one nearest you. It sounds really tough, but I figured that I have nothing to lose by trying. I am ready. Let's do this. Let's take that first terrifying step. Oh, this is taking on the world. Chapter 1. I was kidnapped by the bullies at school. I will remember all of the good things about myself and I will release them to the afterlife. Before, I was just a blob of horny fat little sperm in a sea of horny fat little sperm. No longer. I was a voice now. A voice that belonged to my mother, just like in the Bible. Can you believe it? Peace, my love. I call to the glory of the Lord. I bring you glad tidings of a golden door. The child door. This isn't a dream. It's real. Chapter 2. The doof, dumbass gang, beat me up. A small statement from my mother started this whole mess. My mother told one of the dumber bums in her life to rape me. Chapter 3. My mother was arrested and sent to jail. Chapter 4. I had sex for the first time. This was a long-ass roller coaster ride. And the pleasure in it was that this was the first time in my life that I had even the slightest idea what sex was. Chapter 5. I had sex with my first girlfriend. Chapter 6. I fucked and fucked and fucked. Chapter 7. I lost my virginity to my cousin Greg. Chapter 8. I lost my virginity to my BFF's cousin Tony. Chapter 9. I learned what it means to have an orgasm. Chapter 10. I quit smoking. Chapter 11. I was hypnotized for the first time. Chapter 12. I discovered big dicks. Chapter 13. I learned how to give a hand job. Chapter 14. I worked as a lifeguard. Chapter 15. I shaved my pubes. Chapter 16. I got blood drawn. Chapter 17. I got HIV/AIDS. Chapter 18. I saw the Matrix. Chapter 19. I banged a cross. Chapter 20. I was benched. Chapter 21. I was suspended. Chapter 22. I was brought to UFO heaven. Chapter 23. I found God. Chapter 24. I made $1 million. Chapter 25. I released my father from jail. Chapter 26. I saw the Lancer. Chapter 27. I taught poker at UFO college. Chapter 28. I got a fraternity nod. Chapter 29. I was busted for cold thinking at a bank. Chapter 2010. I bartered ass for a fraternity that I hated. Chapter 2011. I gave my daughter a once-over for being a lying bitch. Chapter 2012. I'm free! Chapter 2013. I did drugs all my life. Chapter 2014. I donated money for a Paul Hammond art show. And I think here would be a good place to end this, since I think we all see where this is going. It's just going to keep on looping on itself chapter after chapter. I'll admit, the generated story was really something else. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And hey, if you have any ideas of different initial prompts, leave a comment with them and maybe I'll make a follow-up video with some of your suggestions. And I suppose this is also the place where I should ask that you like the video if you did, and also subscribe if you want to see any of those future videos. But until next time, bye-bye.